Hello guys, this is Rio from Allblanc. Today I want to talk about the BTS about 집사부일체. As you watch it on the television, we were on the show. So yeah, let's talk about it. We got a call a week ago. I was in a meeting, so I got a message from James on Messenger. I saw it as a smartphone screen alarm. At the time, I didn't pay much attention to the message because I was in a meeting. I just thought that there must have been another cast to appear on the show as user. But after the meeting, I got a call from James. It's 집사부일체, and he said the 집사부 staff has contacted us to have a meeting right away, keeping in mind that we are gonna be 사부 in the show. So we had a meeting with the production crew about 3 days later. We couldn't believe it until then. We had such a fun meeting. Writers and producers and our members had a meeting together, and time flew by when we talked about know-how on managing time and how to exercise as office workers. They made us so comfortable that I didn't feel like it's a production meeting. But I realized it on the day of the shoot. This isn't a content we have been on the video. We filmed on Monday, and we were supposed to gather at the studio until 9 o'clock in the morning. We had to get our hair done and makeup done, so went to 청담동 by 6:30 a.m. and finished the makeup. At 8 o'clock, we left for Hongdae from Cheongdam, and finally we arrived at 9 a.m. as planned, and we were so surprised because we've been on a lot of TV shows and contents, but all the things for this show were definitely prepared so well. So we thought that, oh, right, this is SBS, of course, and we all follow the COVID-19 rules. The staffs explained well in advance about the contents in the middle and explained step by step how to apply the contents as we mentioned during the pre-meeting. And I met all 집사부 members in person. They were all great people. In the middle of the shoot, our members and 집사부 members ate lunch together and felt they were paying a lot of attention to 사부, and they tried to show the respect for 사부 either. And long-awaited shoot that day was 7 minutes of Tabata at the helicopter landing spot on the top floor of SBS building. The wind was really strong that day, and if you look down at the floor, there is a wire mesh close above the sewer on the street. It's like that. So if you drop a key or something below, you cannot find it because it falls from the rooftop to the ground. Alright, let's get into the main topic. What we talked about that day was essential for people to make workout plans for the new year. How can I faithfully continue my exercise plan? That was the content, and we explained the 3 secrets. In the middle of that, Luis and James also demonstrated workouts and exercise with 이승기 and Kim Dong-hyun and Yang Se-hyung and Ryu Soo-bin. Now, let's talk about the secret to complete the New Year's exercise plan. At the core of those 3 secrets is the concept of controlling variables. We have too many variables in our daily lives. Office workers can have a variable of overnight work. Students can have unexpected assignment, appointment with friends, and various variables such as physical condition. But even though a lot of these unexpected variables are occurring, we make exercise plan as if those things wouldn't happen. No, you have to be able to predict and control variables in advance. The first way to control the variable is to figure out your workout time. I'm trying to figure out the exercise time I can exercise. And even if there are variables mentioned above, I ask myself when I can exercise unconditionally. In my case, when I was an office worker, it took 4.5 hours. The traffic jam was severe due to bad luck. So I started having a habit of going to work early from home. I usually went to work around 5:30 at home. The rush hour was about 9 o'clock, and when I arrived, I went to the gym in my workplace, exercised for an hour, and washed up for about 20 minutes, and went to work. It was almost possible for me to work out in the morning, so make sure to find your own exercise time. And if it doesn't work, I even set up plan B. What if I cannot work out in the morning? That's what I thought. After lunch, I set the time to exercise for about 20 minutes. The research center I worked for had pull-up bars on my way back from eating lunch, so I could exercise there. And on rainy days, I went up the stairs and exercised my lower body. Even with these unexpected variables, we set the exercise time that can be exercised. The second is to figure out the location. No matter what variables occur, it is important to find out where you can exercise. In my case, the first was the gym in the morning. The second was the place where there was a pull-up bar at work, and the stairs. And finally, I thought about the house because I could do home workout at home. Even if the time is determined, if there is no place to exercise, you will eventually fail. So you have to figure out the place. And if you cannot exercise in the morning, you can go up the stairs to do lunch and do enough lower body exercise. This is the second secret. The third is to figure out your level of exercise. I think many people are rather confused by the overflowing information about exercise. Each person has a different ability to perform exercise, and they are afraid of getting injured while following the exercise routine posted online, or exercising again tomorrow because of overtraining. So it's important to figure out your level. Let's talk about Tabata exercise as an example. If you are tired after following 5-minute Tabata, try it half the speed. If you try it tomorrow and follow it for about a week, you will find out to some extent that you are right to do it at this speed. Then you start from there and increase the intensity and frequency of the week little by little. There are many people who overdo it from the beginning, and there seem to be people who set the intensity of exercise too low. If it was best for us to go up about 10 floors using stairs, from tomorrow, go up the 7th floor, which is about 70%, is probably the right amount of exercise. If you go up to the 7th floor for a week and feel a little used to it, you can increase it one by one from next week. The last thing in this way was to figure out your level of exercise. I think many people have made thorough plans for the new year. I hope you have a healthy 2022 by controlling variables in the above 3 ways so that your plan does not end soon. Then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.